Hey guys, it's Matt. I know I told you guys that the next video you'd be seeing from me was my game review, but I lied. Why? Because I'm Matt. I'm Miles Javas. I can do whatever I want, without legal limits. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to make a cake. Now I know what you're all saying, oh, there's directions on the back of the box, everybody can read them. You know what? I don't care. You know what? You're going to make cake and you're going to make it Matt style. Matt style is cooler. You know what Mellow style is? He goes and eats the spaghetti from his messy ass fridge, from his messy kitchen, from which he refuses to clean. So you know what? Screw Mellow. I'm going to prove to him and you I can make a cake, I can make it cool, and I'm going to show you how to make it Matt style. To make a cake, you will need cake mix, 1 1/3 cup of water. You will need vegetable oil. Canola oil works too. You will need a bowl. You will need 3 large eggs. You will need a pan, a cake pan, 13 by 9 inches if you can. You will need a working oven. And you will need a mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can use a spoon, but it will be very, very hard. If you do not have any of those ingredients, you can go out to Walmart or any other store and buy one. If you don't have an oven, then you can't really make a cake, unless you want to put it out in the sun for a million years. But that's besides the point. Let's get started, shall we? First, you must preheat your oven to 325 degrees or 350 degrees. 325 if you're using a dark pan, metal, which Matt doesn't have, or if you're using a glass pan, which Matt has. But for right now, Matt will preheat his oven to 350 degrees. Watch. Ta-da! Now we're going to start making the actual cake. I have my all ingredients spread out here. Okay. First, we're going to mix everything in this nice little bowl here. So first, we're going to put in the dry mix. I have Devil's Food Mix. I don't know if you can see that. Can't see Devil's Food Mix, but you can use whatever. I'm using Devil's Food Mix to taunt Mellow, because it's fucking fun. There we go. Okay, dry mix is in. It's messy, but it's in. Okay, next we want to mix the 1 1/3 cup of water. I use filtered water because tap water in Florida is nasty. But if you want to use tap water, be my guest. It's in there. And then next is the oil. I use canola oil, but if you want to use vegetable oil, do whatever floats your toilet. You want a 1/2 cup of vegetable canola oil. And you're going to put that in there. Yuck. It looks pretty bad. Okay, next you're going to want 3 eggs. I use brown eggs, but hey, whatever eggs you want. Knock yourself out. Ah! Gran Turismo, Omega Boost, Bloody Raw. Okay. We got all your ingredients in here. Now, it's time for the mixer. Hi. Okay. After you stir it for 30 seconds, and after you beat it for 2 minutes, which felt like forever, and after your oven is preheated, I'm not sure about that, you are going to pour this into this. And you're going to put this into that. The oven. Okay. Let's put this in there. Okay, after you got everything up in there, you're going to want to put it in the oven. Make sure you grease the pan first, because it says to grease the pan, and Matt forgot to grease the pan. So, I consulted my chef, and he said that it might not rise properly, and it might be not around the edges, but it shouldn't be a big deal. As long as it's soft in the middle, as long as it's nice and soft and gooey and lovely in the middle, then I don't think it should matter. Alright, let's get this baby in the oven. Be careful when using hot ovens, kids. Okay. And we put that for about 38 minutes. Some time right there. Okay, once your cake is in the oven, it's going to take about 38 minutes, depending on the size of your pan. You got the smaller the pan, the less the time it will take. Now, you're going to want to sit back, relax, and let time do its work. After about an hour in your oven, or actually 38 minutes, and after cooling it for about 25-30 minutes, which is almost an hour, I can't do math, it should look like this. Notice how it's not batter anymore, and it's very hot, although you can't see that, but you will find out. Now won't you? When you put a knife in your cake to check if it's ready, it should come out like this. Little to no batter, actually no batter. Little batter is okay, but I wouldn't recommend eating that because that's bad. Yeah, now you can frost it if you want. I'm going to frost it because it's a chocolate cake and I don't really like chocolate that much, even though I hang out with Mellow. I'm going to use vanilla. Vanilla is for cool people. You can use any flavor you want, I just like vanilla. You can write anything that you want on it too. I might, I have no idea. Anyway. Let's get this cake frosted, shall we? Okay, and that is how you make a cake matte style. See? Look at that. True matte cake quality, people. Totally get that. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you don't have to follow my exact recipe. You don't have to use devil's food cake. You can use marble cake or whatever cake you have in your drawers or pantry or whatever you hold your cake mix in. You don't have to use vanilla frosting. You don't even have to frost it. I just frosted it because devil's food cake is chocolate. Mellow likes chocolate. I'm going to deface the chocolate with vanilla frosting, if you follow my logic here. And you know what? I can make things so much better than Mellow. He needs me. You know what he can make? He can make moldy spaghetti. Okay? With moldy sauce, with little maggots crawling out of it, and dead human fingers in it. Okay? I can make a cake. I can make cake. I can make macaroni and cheese. I can make so many things better than him. So get this, Mellow. If you ever test my cooking skills again, I will find you and I will gut you like a fish. And that's all for the Mac Cooking Hour. I will see you in my game review next time. Later.